Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the English class. So this is the continuation part of our lesson, first lesson, that is the gentleman of the jungle. As we have discussed lesson to the previous class, I have given you the most important and more information about the themes, about the plot of the story, and about the concept what involved in this chapter by Jomo Kenyatta, a Kenyan leader, a political leader, social reformer you can call him as, and even a writer. Even he has earned the name and fame in the literature. And his intention was to educate his people. His intention was his people to come out from the hands or clutches of these Europeans who are invading, exploiting the culture and the land of these people, that is Kikuus, means the people of Kenya. And different themes and all the sources that we need to understand are explained in yesterday's class, isn't it? Keep those things, don't forget. So the source is very important, the background is very important for this story. The real incident happened in Kenya, in imperial Kenya, when the imperialistic administration prevailed in Kenya, when Europeans started invading Kenya or the African countries as the British invaded the India. So it is the same way, isn't it? Keep all those things in mind. And now yes, we were in the second page, and the story, of course, it is here in this situation we were talking about, where there was a friendship, and friendship converted, gradually became enmity, where the elephant forcefully occupies the hut of man. When the man was asked asked the elephant to put his only trunk inside the hut during the torrential rainfall. But elephant, being as we, an European, who has the imperialistic opinion, and that is his motto, especially the elephant, which reflects here what the Europeans reflects in the form of animal, that is elephant here. Then there was an heated argument between man and elephant, and that leads to a quarrel between man and elephant, and that hence that is the case. So the animals surrounded around there were gathered there. There was a huge crowd, and the argument what prevailed there, and the sound was heard even to the king of the jungle, that is lion, and how it came roaringly, and what warning and commanding what concepts or mindset into the this argument or the turmoil here. So now So now we'll continue. So students, open the textbook and the gentleman of the jungle. Yes, and it is in second page we were in, and the last stanza of second page. Yes, look at that. And see, I am very much poor in reading. Okay, I may do mistakes in reading here. Okay, look at properly. Okay, if that is the case, so you have to correct them. Yes, concentrate on each and every word, punctuation marks, pronunciations. Okay, everything here. Okay, because you can improve a lot. Okay, and you can improve your vocabulary, comprehending quality more in this language. Okay. On hearing this, the elephant was only one of the high ministers in the jungle kingdom, replied in a soothing voice and said, soothing voice means in a very low voice, soft voice, slowly, politely, to whom? To the lion, a king of jungle here. And it is the elephant's party only. He was towards elephant only. And let us see what elephant say to him. Okay. My lord, there is no disturbance of the peace in your kingdom. I have only been having a little discussion with my friend here as to the possession of this little hut which your lordship sees me occupying. See how polite, how intelligent elephant is. Yes. He never wants to hurt the feelings, emotions of man by using what? The rough language here, the rude language here, or the country language here. See, he is very smooth, he is very soft, he is very cool, warm in handling this situation here. Okay? You see, there was no quarrel, there was no noise, there is no misunderstanding between my friend, and no disturbance to any kind of disturbance to the peace and the administration of the kingdom here. We were just discussing, I was just discussing some of the things with my friend, that is man. See how it puts this event in front of the lion. Then I have only been having a little discussion with my friend here as to the possession of this little hut which your lordship sees me occupying. Only what was the discussion on between man and elephant? It was a discussion about the possession of this little hut, he says, little hut, and which you are seeing me at present where I am occupying it. So this is a hut, a very small little hut occupied by me, and we were discussing on this issue ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಲಯನ್ಗೆ ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟು ಸಮಜಾಯಿಷಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Then now remember here the man versus the elephant here, isn't it? Elephant, the argument and the issue begins, the relationship begins, the story begins with the man and elephant here. Okay, then it was initially, it was the friendship that we saw here. Friendship first, yes. And then it moved on to the enmity. When it is beginning of the, then at the end, occupation of hut. Isn't it? Then next paragraph, then we'll see what is the reaction of the king of the jungle, the lion here, how it reacts to the elephant's words here. Yes, the lion who wanted to have. See, the elephant continues here, possession, lordship, seize me, occupying. The lion who wanted to have, okay, the lion itself is speaking here. The lion who wanted to have peace and tranquility in his kingdom replied in a noble voice, saying, see how intelligent the lion here is, and how it safeguards, convinces man to accept whatever it is happened here. Okay. So what it requires? Which one? The lion. So it is the peace and tranquility. The lion prefers peace and tranquility here. Yes? So this is what the lion prefers to be in the kingdom, isn't it? Of course, in real sense, they only brought them in the writing form that everyone has to safeguard the peace and tranquility of the kingdom, but in which they were spoiled, they were not maintained, followed by the rule makers, that is the Europeans here in this kingdom. They are all written in the form of laws, as commissions, as treaties, and they got the signatures of these people, African people, the Kikus, that is the people of Kenya, where they are not supposed to violate these rules and guidelines of the written goods and by the European government here. Yes. Now, replied in a noble voice as a king here, lion, I command my ministers to appoint a commission of inquiry to go thoroughly into this matter and report accordingly. Yes, as a king, he, in a commanding voice, he orders the committee to be formed in order to discuss or decide this case, and he wanted to commission of inquiry. What is that? inquiry to be formed here. Formed, and it is the order, command of lion, decision of lion. Yes, this is what. And there was nobody raised the question to form the commission here, inquiry commission. And nobody suggested elephant, man, or the animals around there. No. So because these commissions, laws were prepared by these people, the animals of the jungle here. They themselves have written. And the justice and whatever the profit is to happen, it's only to the Europeans, that is the animals of the jungle here. What is? So, to safeguard, to rule, exploit, earn, grab the total income from the land, that is Kenya, the laws were made, were written, and after that they have ordered every people, all the people of Kenya, you have to obey each and every guideline of the commission law as such. Then, see, the lion wants a justice here. See, what commands, ordered to appoint a commission of inquiry. So in order to study this case, this event, so as to find out who is right, whether the man or the elephant, and where the justice. So to decide this, the committee has to be established here. Then the lion then the lion then turned to the man and said, "You have done well by establishing friendship with my people, especially with the elephant, who is one of my honorable ministers of state." Imagine here. He praises the man that he has done a wonderful job by establishing, by having a very good friendship with one of our member, or one of the, especially with the elephant, who is one of the honorable ministers here. That's what the king says. So, and students, then see how intelligent the lion here is, how it guides and explains these people here. Okay, how it creates a kind of rapport with the man in order to keep him cool about this event here. Yes, he says he is one of their honorable ministers of state. Who? The elephant. Can you imagine the justice will be given to man here, where the king of the jungle is telling that he is one of the honorable minister of the state. Can anyone punish the honorable minister who is from his own family and from his own side? Never, never. But think of the understanding, knowledge and the awareness of man here. Because Kenya was a poor country where the people were lacking in almost every comfort. Education, economy, politics, everything. So they were the poor countries. Even today, they suffer. But by using this situation, the Europeans have invaded, exploited, looted many of the African countries by making them the countries of the Africa as their colonies, as their territories, and by dividing and ruling the people. As how the Britishers have started their rule in India by making India as their colony, and after that dividing the country into different territories for the favorable administration for them, and they divided the people of India and they started ruling us. The same manner and the same administration was there in African countries, but it is Europeans, not Britishers there. Okay, then see, we have done very well by establishing friendship with my people, especially with the elephant, who is one of my honorable ministers of state. Do not grumble anymore. Your hut is not lost to you. See how it gives the words to the man, lion. Do not grumble anymore. Don't quarrel anymore. Don't worry about it. Your hut is not lost to you. Don't think that your hut has lost and you won't get it back. Then wait until the sitting of my imperial commission. This is also called as imperial commission. What? Imperial. Wait till the commission decides. The lion says to man, here, yes, imperial commission. Is it? Yes, commission, and there you will be given plenty of opportunity to state your case. Yes, okay, don't worry, man, you have done a very good job, okay, by establishing friendship with one of our member or minister of state. Okay, don't worry, and we'll try to give you justice. Okay, that's why I am going to appoint a commission of inquiry, and after this imperial commission decision, so we will give you a chance to talk and to present your opinion on this issue. Okay, so wait for it. So this was the verdict, or the words, or the decision given by the lion here. So he also says that you will be given plenty of opportunity to state your case. Okay, the problem that you are facing, you can explain, you can state, you can share before the commission here, before the commission of inquiry here. So there you will get justice, don't worry. So these are the words spoken by lion to the man here. Then continuing, I am sure that you will be pleased with the findings of the commission. Yes. And he is giving a word, justification, that when you go to, you will be pleased with the findings of the commission, you will agree with this, you will satisfy the conditions or the decisions that were taken up by the commission of inquiry here. I know. So this is what the lion says here. Then the man was very pleased by these sweet words of the king of the jungle, and innocently waited for his opportunity in the belief that naturally the hut would be returned to him. Yes. ಎಂಥವರಿಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಆಸೆ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಮುಗಿತು, ಹಾಗೇ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೇನೋ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಈ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ನೋಸೆಂಟ್. The whole people of Africa or Kenya were innocent because there was no education, there is no awareness among the people, and they don't know these things, injustice, illegal inactivities, okay, lies, okay, all those things. Yes. So that is why. So he had a strong belief that he is going to get a justice from the commission of inquiry here. Okay, and he waited innocently for the opportunity here. Then you see, he had 100% hope that he is going to get back his hut, because the commission of inquiry, and because there will be so many people who will discuss about this, and because he is honest, just he thought that he will get justice, he will get his hut back. But see, next what happens here? The elephant, obeying the command of his master, got busy with other ministers to appoint the commission of inquiry. Yes. And see here, the command was given by lion to whom? To the elephant itself, to form the committee. And you can imagine how the elephant can form the committee of inquiry here, because the elephant wants, desires the hut to belong to elephant. So that is the reason, that is the intention of elephant here. It never wants to give back the hut to man once again. So, automatically it chooses the members of the commission, whoever is very much close, intimate, friendly to the elephant here. Jenny. Then it was busy with other ministers to appoint the commission of inquiry. Who? The elephant. The following elders of the jungle were appointed to sit in the commission. Yes, finally the elephant has come out with the complete members list to this commission of inquiry here. See, they are: first one, Mr. Rhinoceros, Mr. Buffalo, Mr. Alligator, the Reverend Honorable Mr. Fox to act as chairman, and Mr. Leopard to act as secretary to the commission here. Yes, the important, see, the Reverend Fox. What is this? The role of Fox is chairman of the commission. And Mr. Alligator, isn't it? The leopard, Mr. Leopard. Yes. What is this? To act as secretary. Of what? Of the commission. Inquiry commission here. Who has selected? The elephant. It has decided on its own, because it has power, because it is one of the highest ministers of the kingdom, the jungle, and it has the permission from the king of jungle, that is lion. The responsibility, the leadership was given to elephant to form the committee, and it chooses the people or the members of the committee as it feels or likes or wants. And then it was a 5-member committee after rhinoceros, buffalo and alligator, then fox as chairman of the commission and leopard as secretary of the commission here. So now see what happens. On seeing the personnel, the man protested and asked if it was not necessary to include in this commission a member from his side. Yes. Oh, of course. By seeing this committee members and everything, the man was shocked. He was he got angry and he raised a question, inquiry, that he wanted somebody to represent or somebody from his side to be in the commission of inquiry. That was his demand. Is it possible? Do you think that the lion or the animals of the jungle here are going to give any value or importance to the decision of man? No. Never. Because they are the rulers. Who? The Europeans. Isn't it? It is a conflict between, see here, Europeans versus Africans. People of Kenya, here it is. People of Kenya, that is Kiku's. Yes. And almost you know that it is these Europeans. And conflict it is, isn't it? Yes. Now, when the question was raised from man to have one from his side in the commission, though he protested on this personnel of the commission here, there was no use. See the answer and the reaction of the animals to this question here, this protest here. But he was told that it was impossible since no one from his side was well enough educated to understand the intricacy of jungle. Yes. This is the idea. Because they are not educated. And they don't know the intricacy of the jungle, laws, rules and regulations and the commissions and the what? Laws. They don't know how to read them. They don't understand them. How can one have a participant from man's side into this committee? No, it's not possible. Yes, they don't know the laws of jungle and they are not well educated, so we can't have anybody from man's side in this commission, was the decision or justification given by the committee here. Further, that there was nothing to fear for the members of the commission were all men of repute for their impartiality in justice, and as they were gentlemen chosen by God to look after the interest of race less adequately endowed with the teeth and claws, he might rest assured that they would investigate the matter with the greatest care and report impartially. So then they wanted to convince this man, you should feel happy, you should feel that they are good, they are right. And he should be polite enough towards their decision, to listen to them, to follow them as such. So that is the matter, these people, how these people are planning and dealing with this man here. See, he says that, these people say, don't worry, The people in the commission are not at all partial, they are impartial. They are reputed men of reputation. They are impartial in justice, and they were chosen from God, chosen by God, to look out the interest of race less adequately, and moreover, they are more powerful. Yes, Europeans. Why? Because they are developed. They are from developed nations in technology, science and technology, whereas Africans, no, they are lacking behind in all sects of life. So, moreover, they are very powerful, endowed with teeth and class. Yes, teeth and class. This particular expression is, signifies that it is an expression that teeth and class means they are very much powerful, strong in the arms and ammunitions. Teeth ಮತ್ತೆ class ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಲ್ಲು ಇವು ಅಲ್ಲ. So when you take the animals of the jungle, yes, they are strong in teeth and class. But when you take Europeans, in reality, they are more powerful since they are developed. They have more weapons here, arms and ammunitions here, where the man or people of Kenya could not do anything to these people. See how they wanted to raise a kind of fear in the mind of man here. So they wanted him to be shut. They wanted him not to speak against the verdicts or the speech or decisions of the commission here. He has to agree. So that is why he has to have fear of the power that these animals have. They are very strong. They have very strong teeth. And the claws are also very powerful. And they can make him suffer like anything in reality. So he can't do any harm to the members of the jungle here, since they are powerful. So this is the reason why the people of Kenya never go against the Europeans or the animals of the jungle here. Got it? Yes, it is clear now. Then he might rest assured that they would investigate the matter. They will investigate, they will judge, they will discuss, they will inquiry with the greatest care and report impartiality. Yes, finally they won't be partial. So they won't be partial, they will be impartial, and they will give you the right decision, the right report at the end of the meeting. So that is what they say here. Then see here, the picture is given here. Yes, it is commission here, elephant, fox, and this one, leopard are seated here, and elephant this side, and the man is very far here. He was thrown out. Okay, the commission means he was placed much distant here to the committee, whereas all the animals are very closer to the people, that is the chairman and the secretary here. Yes, here. Yes. Now let us see what happens in the commission. The commission sat to take the advice. Yes, the commission sat to take the evidence. Yes, the procedures or the commission or the discussion. So they take up the issue between elephant and man here, and the program begins here, the meeting begins here, and the evidence was called here. The Reverend Honorable Mr. Elephant was called first. Okay. Yes, since he will be given more value here because he is their son. He belongs to their family, isn't it? So first chance was given to the elephant to explain what happened. Then he came along with a superior air. Who? Elephant already knows that the judgment will be towards elephant, my side. So that is why it came, with a very just beautifully like a superior air that is going to win this thing. And brushing his tusk with a sapling which Mrs. Elephant had provided, and in an authoritative voice said, who? Then and in an authoritative voice said, gentlemen of the jungle, there is no need for me to waste your valuable time in relating a story which I am sure you all know. The elephant says, he respected honorable gentlemen of the jungle, there is no need for me to waste your valuable time in elaborating the story here. I have always regarded it as my duty to protect the interests of my friends. Regarded, he was given much importance to give regard and to protect. His duty is to protect the interests of his friends. Whose? The elephants, as he says. And this appears to have caused the misunderstanding between myself and my friend here. Yes. See, I have not done any harm, injustice to my dear friend man here. Only thing he is confused in this matter, and even I don't have intention or feel interest to give any difficult problem to my dear friend here. It is just a misunderstanding between myself and my friend here. He invited me to save his hut from being blown away by a hurricane. Who? The man. It started its case, telling what happened there that day. See, he invited me to save his hut. Who? The man. The elephant says that is this right? No. Because the man was inside the hut when there was a torrential rain, isn't it? And it is the elephant who came running to the man and requested him to give him a place in his hut to protect from this thunderstorm, isn't it? But what is happening here in front of the commission? The elephant lies here. The man himself, he is telling, the elephant is telling, the man who is my friend invited me to protect the hut from the hurricane, he says. Then, as the hurricane had gained access owing to the unoccupied space in the hut, I considered it necessary in my friend's own interest to turn the undeveloped space to a more economic use by sitting in it myself, a duty which any of you would undoubtedly have performed with equal readiness in similar circumstances. Yes. What he says? Yes. So, in that case, when I got invitation from my friend man to protect the hut from protection. So, if the same case was given to anybody or invitation given to any of the member of the family, animals or whoever it may be, they too would have done the same way as I have protect the hut of man in what doing? Interest to turn and I considered it necessary in my friend's own interest to turn the underdeveloped space to a more economic use. The hut of the man is underdeveloped, and he has made it as more economic way by occupying the hut of man here. Is it right? Is it just? Not at all. A duty which anyone, so this is according to the elephant, it is the duty, the good duty performed by elephant. ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇದೇ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಬಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸಹಾಯ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಗುಡಿಸಲನ್ನು ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಆ ಮಳೆಯಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆದ ಜಾಗವನ್ನು ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬಲಿಷ್ಠಗೊಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ it is time, dear students, I will stop here. Okay, where page number 4, so the commission, and it is completed, and tomorrow I will begin with page number 5. Till then, have a good day, have a nice day. Thank you.